wanna
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my good peoples? How y'all doing? It has indeed been a while since I came to you directly from the YouTube. So I'm back, y'all. Y'all know we've been focusing in on the Big Red Couch series. We've been on the road. Then we done been to New York 2 times this year already. We were supposed to do South by Southwest, but life started lifing on that one. And we done been to Tampa twice this year. We on the road. Now it's time to bring it on back home and bring the guests back in. So we gonna start off with one of my favorite songs by one of my artists, of course, Lil Gordon. The name of this one is called Beside You. Um, let's catch a vibe real quick because I got a special guest up here with me tonight. And when I introduce you to my special guest, you'll understand why he's special. Not just because he's a guest, but because he does something that I enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So let's kick the show off with a little Gordon Beside You, and then we'll hop into our interview for tonight. But for those that are watching, please share, okay? Because we need it. All right, let's get into this track. You told me I was the one that you want. You told me I was the one that you need. Well, now I'm right here beside you. Now I'm right here beside you. I can't even lie it. I know me and you together, that'll be some fire shit. I can't even deny it. I know you get tired of hitting the judge. Should be no surprise now. You know how I get down. Let me take you round town with the vet like it's a crown. Then let me pin you down, have you make all type of sound. You know what the vibes is, at least I think so. We gon' go get rich together, rings on, chains on, main on, singing songs. Oh, rings on, chains on, main on, singing songs. Let's go. I was struggling trying to figure out where I belong. I tried to tell them right, they tried to tell me I was wrong. Gotta get this money up, I'm asking God to keep me away from harm. Oh, oh. About the rains on, chains on, rings on, chains on, same rapper, different song. You don't like the way I speak to you, but that's just how I talk. I might come and say some like to you, but really I'm in the dark. Let them know that hating that they doing ain't gon' get them far. Once out of keys, I gotta go get me a pussy star. Said she liking me, cause I ain't nothing like that up far. I've been going crazy, focusing on me, you know. Everybody actors giving me a show. Tryna act like they don't like me, but they fans on the low. She tryna act like she don't want me, but I know she really on go. I already know that she gon' do just what she want when I ain't around. I'ma leave that up to you. Next time you see a nigga, he gon' have them rings on, chains on, mink on, singing songs. He gon' have them rings on, chains on, mink on, singing songs. Coulda had them rings on, chains on, mink on, singing songs. We coulda had them rings on, chains on, mink on, singing songs. No, just a little TT from the gang. That's one of my artists, Lil Gordon. The name of that track is called Beside You. And speaking of beside you, it's time to get beside our special guest for tonight, gang. So, without further ado, please introduce yourself to my lovely people. Tell us your name, because I'm going to ask questions. So let me say, tell us your name, tell us where you from, tell us what you do, and then start off with your social media handles. Let's go.
my mine's Real Proper Like. I'm from Miami, Florida. I do poetry and I write. You can find me on my Instagram handle, The Proper Like. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Real Proper Like. Yeah, that's my little intro.
All right, so let's get into it. First of all, shout out to you because for those of you who don't know, I actually have a female battle rap league and we've done 2 events so far, and you actually popped out as one of our sponsors on the last event. So shout out to you, much love for that, because a lot of people don't believe in the ladies. So you always got some love for me for that, for sure, for sure.
Hey, women's battle rap is fire, and then Bars and Rosa got two battlers from Florida, Tasha the author and Nate. So I gotta support home team too.
Okay, okay, that's fair. They're my babies. I love them.
But Mallory X, Moon, Rain, Fire, yeah,
Yeah,
y'all lit.
those girls, man, they keep me on my toes. But it's all about you. So, real proper like, all lowercase. How we got there? How you get?
I tell you like this, right? One, my name is based on a word that I wanted to say a lot, so I decided to name myself after that word. It's not a big history behind it, but that's what it is. Lowercase because I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep it like that. You know?
Okay, that's still a story though. Everybody got a little story. That's listen. Ain't nothing little when you come around me. Everything around here is big. Okay, them little
Yeah,
big turn to big business. Them little notebooks turn to big binders. Like everything you do, you speak with intention because it belongs to you. It's yours.
facts.
So you got some events coming up. I know I was looking at your story and I was like, "Ooh, this little R&B event look kind of jazzy." Is that one that you performing on, or because that look like this is about to be a fire situation?
So let me tell you, right? So for me, I'm a big supporter of others. You know what I'm saying? I believe that the energy that you put forth, you get it back.
Facts.
So a lot of times I will support and use my social media as a platform for other artists, including myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that one in particular is in Atlanta. The real Georgia Me, she's performing out there. She's a HBO deaf poet. You know what I'm saying? And a good friend of mine.
All
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So I gotta support that. As for me, I'm performing at places all over Miami, Florida, Fort Lauderdale. I'm trying to get up to Atlanta soon. I'm trying to get up to the Carolinas too.
So what do you have coming up right now that we can look forward to, or what's some of your favorite things that you already have out there that the people can tap into and see what you got going on?
Okay, this is National Poetry Month.
Oh,
I
okay.
got I got hella content coming out. You know what I'm saying? Hella poems coming out. And I'm of the bar variety. You know what I'm saying? So like it'll be really, really appreciated by, people that we have a common audience between. So I
Right.
got like 3, 4 poems coming out within the next few weeks on YouTube. I'm not trying to jinx myself about other stuff that I'm trying to put out, but I'm
Right.
putting out hella content. I'm really going hard on my craft right now. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you, being a poet, because like I run into poets all the time, but majority of them are artists or rappers who also make poetry. So just being that you're solely focused on your poetry, is it a little bit different when it comes to trying to create engaging content or grabbing, you know what I'm saying, the attention of different people? Like how do you go about finding your target audience for what you want to talk about?
That is a great question. Listen, I try my best to be me. I try to speak myself. You know what I'm saying? So I've lived kind of like a really weird life. I'll say it like that. So my content is very engaging to others. I just gotta perform it right. It's kind of like battle rap. You can say something, but you gotta perform it right to make sure it grabs the crowd. You know what I mean? Now the thing about me is that I'm a poet, but I'm like of the battle rap community. I perform poetry in battle rap events. So that's how I know my target audience is, geared towards that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Do you ever try any different audiences? Because I know when you're traveling and stuff, you probably run into different types of crowds in different cities and stuff. Like, how do you combat that as a poet? Like, does it feel like it looks on TV? You know what I'm saying? You go to a poetry jam and ain't nobody feeling you. You just kind of looking at them like, well, shit, fuck that too. Like, like how do you combat the tough crowd? Because listen, when it's with my artists and we go places and they're trying to engage the foreign crowd, sometimes it's so frustrating and they have to put so much energy and so much, like sometimes they have to actually get hands on, like go in the crowd to be hands on to engage. So how do you engage a crowd who is actually not as, don't hate me people who don't watch battle rap when I say this, but don't necessarily have that intelligence or IQ to read a certain type of way, if that makes sense?
All right. So number one, my style is energetic. You know what I'm saying? Like when you see me on stage, I'm yelling, I'm moving around. Like I'm almost like a battle rapper as a poet. So that's number one. Number two, right? I make sure to not let the audience break me. And that comes through practice. Like if you practice your bars, you know what I'm saying, a lot, it's hard for the audience to break because once they break you, then you start dwindling your confidence.
Yeah.
And that's when people start being like, okay, let me just order, let me go, blah, blah, blah. You start hearing the glasses clanking, the forks going, you start hearing all that other stuff. So you got to make sure that you are securing yourself, that if they're talking, you're going to say something so powerful that they're going to stop talking.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you a thing. So I performed poetry, right, one time at this place called the House of Rock, right? So it's rock music. You understand? I'm performing at this place and I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy doing poetry. Like I'm not the snap poetry. I'm going crazy now, right? This man who doesn't speak much English, he says to me like, I don't know what you said there, but you were great. You were great because he was straight reading my energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So regardless of the content, whatever, it's your energy. The energy that you exude, that's what grabs the people.
I feel that. I feel that. I always tell people like, if it don't touch your soul, it ain't real. Like if it don't touch your those five senses in some way, shape, or form, it ain't for real. Because you can genuinely feel when somebody is putting words and sentences together based on how they truly feel versus I gotta get this done for this reason at this time. Like you can feel the difference, and that's the type of stuff I enjoy. Like and I'm gonna make sure y'all he leaves some links for us. You can also go to our channel, and if you click any of our footage from our last event, he actually has like a promo segment in those videos or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get all the social medias at the end. But now I got some other questions. So it's music time. Because
Right.
everybody's dropping, everybody going crazy outside right now.
Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
you feeling about it right now? Like how you feel about these K dots and these cold drops? How you feel about the ladies like with each other right now? Like
All right.
how you feel about the state of our culture and just our craft right now? What you feel about it?
All right. So number one, all right. I'm gonna start with Kendrick and Cole and go from there. Right now, I feel like hearing battle rap ruined me for diss songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because when we hear battle rap, we hear some real disses, like, you know? So I'm hearing these ABC things. No offense. I love J. Cole. I love Kendrick Lamar. But I'm hearing these ABC things and no L, whatever he was saying, right? And third album, second album. And I'm like, nah, like, this ain't it. You know, his album is fire, though. J. Cole's album is fire. But if he didn't have disses, it would be one of the best albums of 2024. And I think he let that friendly competition mess up his album, in my opinion. That's number one.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Number two, I do listen to Doja Cat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Heat out right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. That's some heat, right? Number three, Glorilla and JT. I can't go against JT.
Got to stay with the crib.
The JT, Carisha Brownlee, they can never make me hate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love Glorilla, but they could never make me hate y'all. Never. Never.
Listen, I have been over here in tears these past few days because it's the Southern girls. Like, and the crazy thing about it is they both really about what they say they about. So it's
They
like
saving hip hop.
this ain't like the normal girlies going back and forth. This is on some, if I see you, I'm gonna pop off on you no matter which side it is. Like, it has been interesting in the least to actually watch. But you know, I'm with you, man. They can't make me hate JT, man. They can't make me
Nah,
hate JT.
nah. You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
They can't make me hate JT.
Can I say something though? I feel like women are saving hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The beefs aside, like they beef some more authentic, they beef some more fire. They songs they making them more fire. Like I think women are saving hip hop right now.
The only thing that I can honestly say that I guess I'm coming to terms with now is the fact that we in sample hell, but with the right producers and engineers, it's not too bad. Like I've heard a few songs recently where the samples embedded are amazing.
I know you're
Like
talking about too.
if you're not really into music, you probably wouldn't even catch it how good the producers made them work. But then I hear some and it's just like all you added was a kick and an 808 to it. Like it's not even a sample, it's the damn beat. So it's like the women have been coming through with the originality. They've been
Mm.
coming through with whatever little gimmicks they had to make sure that everybody stayed. You know what I'm saying? Like the ladies been holding down the aggressiveness because the fellas ain't really being aggressive with nobody no more. Like the ladies over here ain't no cat fights, they shooting. Like, like it's really dope to actually sit and watch how the women are coming together and just doing stuff. Like I told, who is it? I want to say the female artist I work with, Karina J. I told her, I said, watch this summer, all the girlies gonna end up on tour together, and I'm gonna try to get you up there as an opener. Not even a day after I said that, Megan drops her tour with Glorilla. I said, what the fuck did I just say? Then a week later, here go these two added. I said, God damn it.
Mm-hmm. Now I gotta say one thing while I'm on this thing here, right? I love Sexy Red too.
Yes, Lord, that's my baby there. I love me some sexy. Love
You
some
know what I'm
sexy.
saying? Yeah, that's another one. They can never make me hate you, Sexy Red. You understand? Like,
Her personality is fun. It's like she makes you want to listen to her music because she looks like the homegirl you could kick it and have a great time with. Like she the type of friend who you could pull up on and like they can say what they want to say about sexy, but I ain't never tapped into sexy and she pouring liquor down somebody's throat. Like, not saying I'm against any of it, but it's more so you can take me to the cookhouse because we gonna have fun together. You can also take me to your mama house. I just be a ratchet friend, but your mama them gonna love me. Like she just give me homegirl vibes. So it makes her music as ridiculous as it is. It makes it enjoyable to listen to because her personality is just so bubbly. So I
yeah.
fucking love that crazy lady. Like
Let me tell you, I saw a meme. It said $700 or one night with Sexy Red. I'm taking Sexy Red.
I might take that visit with sexy too, cause 700, I could run that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
it pays bills, but I think Sexy Red like is a once in a lifetime experience.
You know
Yeah,
what
I take that. Yeah, yeah, I
I'm saying? A
take the
few
night with
hustle,
Sexy
a few
Red.
days at work, I got the 700. Work ain't gonna guarantee that date was sexy.
Yeah, eating Popeyes with Sexy Red, like you know,
And laughing
it's better
at
with $7.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like an amazing fucking time. Yes, sir. So who are some of your influences? Like where did you begin? How long have you been writing? Has it always just been writing? Like so I know a lot of people they get into it because of self-expression or you know what I'm saying? A lot of us like me, I got into it because okay, so funny quick story. I've always been a bit of a writer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I realized that as good as I am at writing, I am at speaking.
Right.
Also realized that people listen to the dumb shit I be having to say, and some of these people take the dumb shit I got to say a little too figuratively.
Yeah.
Some people, though, on the flip side of that, the way I speak, it's more so aggressive to them. They don't understand that this is just how I talk. I'm not being mean or malice. Like, nah, this is just me. You know what I'm saying? So I used to have a notebook where whatever I felt, if it wasn't positive, I wrote it in the book and I would date it. And I would not
Mm.
read what I wrote until the end of the week. Like I would just write the thought down and close it. And on
Yeah.
Friday, I would go back through and I would read the shit that I wrote throughout the week and be in tears. Like, bitch, you're crazy. Like, what is wrong with you? But it fine-tuned my pen.
Mm-hmm.
It made me start putting my thoughts together like differently because I've always loved to write stories, but when I started learning about different types of poems and when I started learning that sometimes less is more. You can reach more people with less sometimes. Sometimes I don't need a book or a story to get across that this is how I'm feeling or this is what I would like to share with you. So,
Yeah.
like, how'd you begin? Like, was it just a God given talent or did it start from maybe a different passion or something?
Well, I started with writing raps. You know what I'm saying? Um, Between that and my first poetry inspiration being Big Rube from Outkast. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's where it starts from. And you know, I tried writing raps for a while. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm decent at them, right? But eventually I kind of came to a crossroad where like I kind of wanted to change my life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of wanted to be in environments at the time that was not conducive to rapping.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So between that and also just me loving to express myself, you know, and sometimes, you know, when you write bars, right, it changes how you express. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta write to that 4 bar, and then you're cutting out thoughts. You gotta cut stuff out to make it fit that pocket. And I like to express myself now without having that pocket. So those
Right.
were my two main things in the movement of poetry: trying to change my life and just a better way of expressing myself. A lot of my poetry to music. So there it is. You know.
Okay. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. So for the people who want to see what you already have out, can let me see. Do you happen to have the YouTube pulled up? If so, drop that in the comments. I'll also
All
have it in the description. All right. As I said, I'm gonna also have it in the description when I put it up. But I like for people to be able to reach out because sometimes everybody don't catch it on the first run. It's Sunday night, tomorrow Monday. People probably already in bed for work, but a lot of people will come back and they'll see the comments or they'll see what the description is and they go tune in. A lot of times people come up here and chop it up with me and next thing you know, they texting me later in the week like I just got booked and I don't know these people. And I'm like, okay, good for you. Like
right.
that's always the goal. Like I love to put different people in different positions or whatever to see different things. Like, so let me ask this because I don't think I've only seen this once. Do you do like any like collaborative poems and work like that? Like I've
Yeah,
seen.
I've actually done a few collabs. Yeah, um, I've done a few collabs with a few battle rappers. Actually, you know what I'm saying? I just put in the comments here. All right, yeah. I did use a sample from a Bill Collector verse one time. And he gave me permission, of course. You know what I'm saying? I did do a poem with Jada Ray. She was had a fire verse on there, like anime, all that's like she was fire on there. You know what
She
I'm saying?
dope. I've heard some of her stuff outside of battle rap too.
Yeah, she could write. I've done collabs with other poets. Other Side of Mackin is one of them. So it has two other poets on there. So yeah, I do collabs. Um, yeah,
Do you perform them? Like, do you have any out that you perform to somebody else? Because I would really love to see one of those.
to my music.
With your poetry, yeah.
Um, that's gonna be in the works. It's gonna be to a song though. It's gonna be in the works though. As I
Okay.
say
Well,
that.
in other words, what he said was, "Girl, you telling my business and you don't know it. Shut up. I got you."
Yeah. But nah, I got other stuff. I got poetry on YouTube, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to collab. Oh no, oh yeah, I forgot. Now how I forget that? I did a poem on Hurricane Dew's album. Rap
The
House.
house, yeah. Okay, that's dope.
You know, listen, like she is probably, you know what I'm saying, she's one of my favorite writers.
Dude is amazing. When it comes to
Yeah,
that shit, amazing.
yeah, yeah.
Really
So
amazing.
I got a poem on there too. It's called End of the Line. I forgot about that. My
I
bad.
love her freestyles. Like that lady can rap. Every time I just be looking like, bro, this motherfucker be floating. Like I gotta go back and run that back. I'm gonna text you later tonight, like, oh shit, like, because I'm gonna definitely check that out as soon as we get off this line.
Yeah.
But another little thing I like to do. So, is there anybody around the world or anything around the world that you need that you might want to barter with somebody for? You never know who's tapped in, you never know who's listening. And I fully believe in putting your intentions out there so that somebody might catch them and say, I got you. So, if there's anything that you're willing to tell that you might could be in use of as far as your craft goes, let's put that in the air right now because you never know who might write you and say, hey, I got this right here. You know what I'm saying? Can you help me with this right here? And boom, you're
I'm
rich.
gonna tell you straight up, right? I'm gonna tell you a little story with it. Do I have time?
Yeah.
Okay. All I ask for is money and opportunities, right? But let me tell you, last year, I did a self-funded tour in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? For 8 days and 8 nights. You feel me? And that's all I did was practice poetry, perform at places, just like that. You feel me?
Right.
It was incredible. A lot of networking. So I'm the type of person when I say it to say this, that when it comes to opportunities, I'm willing to put in as much as another person is willing to put in. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to invest in yourself. I'll invest in myself for other opportunities. But that's all I need is money and opportunities.
Y'all heard the man. So if y'all see him drop something, y'all go over there and shop with my mans. If he decide to drop some merch, you go shop with my mans, okay? He got a show in your area, buy a ticket. Pull up. It's literally the small things, people. The small things. Like,
If I perform in South Carolina, pull up.
listen, I will be there. If you can get close to me, or even if you wanted to sit down and we chop it up about curating your own show, I can plug you into the right pieces where, like, I have a friend, a very close friend of mine. She runs pretty much that neo soul spoken word poetry segment of what we do in our industry. And their
Yeah.
shows are so fucking immaculate, perfectly curated. The vibes are unmatched. Like, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna link y'all on Twitter because she's real active on Twitter as well. So I'll link y'all on Twitter, but definitely that's one dope step into definitely getting around here. But pulling your own event together around here, bro, is probably one of the easiest things you could probably do. And if you want to add that into what you got coming up for the back half of the year, I do not mind assisting.
And that's the thing too, is that I've networked myself into a place to where like opportunities can be made real easy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or I just if you open that door and I don't have to like kick it in, then it's good.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I enjoyed this. You
Okay.
got a good vibe about yourself, and I absolutely love that. Shout out all your socials one more time. I got the
All
links.
right.
Tag that in the description, but shout out all your socials. Shout out everybody you want to show some love to. Anything you want to promote, the floor is yours. Go.
All right. So like I said, real proper like Miami, Florida. YouTube.com real proper like Instagram the proper like Twitter where I'm unhinged the proper like there. Hey, should I shout you out, sir? Yeah, yeah. My homie Krypton, one of the best engineers in the game. If you come to Miami, Florida, you come to Asylum Studios. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Shouting out just everybody who rocks with me and people who rock with you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. So before we close out, y'all already know every now and then I got to throw my boy in the mix. Long live the only plug. It's one of my favorite artists. One of my artists that passed away. When I say when I talk to people about writers and people who really put that pain into that pen, he is one of the people that comes to mind for me because his story is he had been locked up doing fed time since he was 19. Like went off the run, did fed time. He came
Mm.
home and he was, I think he had just turned 30 and he passed away at 33. So
Hey,
my boy never really saw life for real. However, he saw it through his music. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So one of those songs I always play to give me a little bit of motivation. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this one to all my people that's tuned in because I see some of y'all tuned in, but you're not on the YouTube. You on another social media. So I see y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Make sure y'all follow him because you're already following me because you're here. So y'all follow my boy real proper like. This is the only plug won't that.
I went Franco. Nah, they don't want that. Nah, they don't want that. I won't spend that when I'm on that. I got a gift for niggas believe in. Go. Back dead broke, kicking doors. Nah, they don't want that. corner stores and 4 for 4s. Nah, they don't want that. You know that. Don't want that. I won't spend that when I'm on that. I got a gift and niggas believe it. So I ain't on that. Back dead broke. Kicking doors, nah, they don't want that. Surviving off corner stores and 4 for 4s, nah, they don't want that. They don't want that. I won't spend that when I'm on that. I got a gift and niggas believe it. So I ain't on that. Look, I never had a bag, not a real bag, one that I grind for. Yeah, I done had a bag, real big bag. I done sung that iron for. I don't see dying though. Niggas gon' have to make me a believer. Nigga tried to get off, hit me in my hand, but why you do that to your people? We are not equal, and I don't give a fuck what you bang. You niggas deceitful, and I don't give a fuck about your name. I'ma stand 10 toes, dig deep, bitch gon' have to see me. I do it on CD, or put that microwave on repeat. I'm jamming. And I don't care what it is that I can hustle. You niggas finessing and I'm on some cutthroat shit. Be right there to help you run it up. Then slap you with the tools the day you leave your tools. You ain't heard about bloody, bruh. Back dead, bro. Kicking doors, nah, they don't want that. Surviving off corner stores and 4 for 4s, nah, they don't want that. You know that. They don't want that. I won't spend that when I'm on that. I got a gift and niggas believe in me. So I ain't on that. Back dead, broke. Kicking doors, nah, they don't want that. Surviving off corner stores and 4 for 4s, nah, they don't want that. They don't want that. I won't spend that when I'm on that. I got a gift and niggas believe in me. So I ain't on that. Bro, I really been at the bottom of the bottom, but promise I'm built for it. Plug, they know you bloody. Why you rep so hard? Cause homies got killed for it. Little niggas toting clips for it. See my dog ballin', got benched for it. And I ain't no bitch boy, no bitch press. But I'm built for it, I swear to God. And I don't care what it is, accurate with that, bitch. Comfortable in traffic, cause I know you niggas gon' miss. Like, chill, bruh, let me run it up. You know I got this tool and gon' make the news. Don't trick me out my deal, bruh. Back dead, bro, kicking doors, nah, they don't want that. Surviving off corner stores and 4 for 4s, nah, they don't want that. You know that. They don't want that. I won't spend that when I'm on that. I got a gift and niggas believe in me. So I ain't on that. Back dead, broke. Kicking doors, nah, they don't want that. Surviving off corner stores and 4 for 4s, nah, they don't want that. They don't want that. I won't spend that when I'm on that. I got a gift and niggas believe in me, so I ain't on that. Nah, they don't want that. Nah, they don't want that. You know that. I won't spend that when I'm on that. I got a gift and niggas believe in me.
Now, hold on. Before I let you off this screen here, now I tell you to tell the people about what you got coming up. Now, I'm over here on your page being nosy. Like it's a premiere set up for 7 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. YouTube. Yeah. My bad. I'm still working on the promoting aspect of myself, you know. We are I did a audition with Trap and Poetry ATL, right? Ooh. Real good people. Shout out to Trap and Poetry ATL, right? So I did an audition. I did a poem on there, and I decided to make it content. It's premiering. You can check it out. Check out Trap and Poetry ATL too if you're in the ATL. You know what I'm saying? They got like fire events. So
okay.
Yeah.
I might say, well, when it drops tomorrow, please. I already set my notification for it. I done subscribe from both of my pages and all that. So once it's out tomorrow, I will most definitely drop the link on my website so I can help you out. You know what I'm saying? On the promo diligence side, we're going to drop that on the website for you. And I might actually send you one of my little questionnaires just to get a few quotes from you or whatever to go along with it up on the site in the blog section.
Yeah. It's a little different. The poem, I quote a musical great in there, but I'll let you see it when y'all see it.
I'll be tuned in at 8:00, man. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate
thank you
today. I definitely enjoyed you. Like, it's nothing like having an interview with somebody and I'm just giggling and smiling the whole time because that's that good energy radiating. That's when you know, like, people are genuine people, and you definitely come across as one of a very genuine people, very good dude. So shout out to you. Keep going. If nobody ain't told you, I'm proud of you. Go crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. The world is yours. All you gotta do is grab it.
Likewise. Salute. Thank you.
No problem. Good night, darling.
Good Good night. Good night. You take care.
T loves y'all.